And coldzera to strike.
Oh, Nico only had one moment before the flash did catch him. He did manage to find a frag already, though, and boosting up coldzera, he stays crouched and still finds the headshot on the tiniest margin. Chris will knock him off his perch. 3v2. Olof desperately trying to claw one back before he faces long. If they can get one off the side, they can't. Chris J and Woxi hitting some
inflicted. A B rush, Jad. We don't like these in this sort of round, and maybe we're about to find out why.
Yeah, it comes down to the deagle of Brokey, and he's done well to get 1.5.
Is a strategy, but in terms of the way that you run into the side, the flash, make it 3 individuals.
Oh, he's
tagged. Shots now. Just connecting left and right. Nico, he might have done enough here. Carrigan down to 9. He finds Chris J as well. There's 2 players towards short, but they've expended most of the bullets of their pistols. But it doesn't seem to matter. They'll use their oppositions. A team kill comes through, and we have ourselves a 4-on-3 scenario. coldzera, if he gets to 1 DK here, Calderon, the round done. He might be on for another as well. Swings around the corner. He's doing so much damage. He hit the 3rd as well, down to 13 points of health. That weapon up, but it makes sense for this sort of round. But the blue box, it's one of the most commonly overlooked positions, and now starting to be checked more often than not. We'll see the scout retreat as Nico continues to find skulls here. Frozen's removed, and at this point, Woxi will have a very tough task and make his way towards A. Nico takes him down, and it's a very, very nice finish towards the end of the round.
Ranged grenade. It's not even going to need to sail through the air because Nico will just continue the scout domination.
What is his accuracy?
Every single shot just seems to hit.
I feel like he's hit 80% of the shots, maybe more. With his AWP now flashed up the angle, he's in trouble. He's in a lot of trouble. Chris J will behead him, and now the A site should be Mouse's. There's nothing Rain can do. They'll be anticipating the crawl up from CT, and more than anticipate, they'll be preparing for. Just finds enough of a head.
Said, not known to be an AWPer, and we'll see if he can nail a shot. Not feeling himself, and he will be losing a weapon. Same story for coldzera as well.
He could have added that. A lot of people could probably bring as a protocol into their own.
How you're supposed to approach it. That's a bonus, and so is that. 2 early frags. coldzera's brought the fight to Mouse Sports, and he's got a
Olofmeister, some wiggle room here on the A site. Puts himself in an angle you just can't predict at this stage. Nico, beautiful shot, the AWP. That's from Gandalf and Frozen. Well, he's been put under a spell as well. It's going to be Olof to close things out. Alone in middle.
A bomb's an upper dark.
Oh,
I think it's the angle of the monitor.
Right, yeah, it's got me.
It gets me every time. Rain, coldzera will find the opening stragglers, though. They came out on their own, and now the body of the assault is there. Brokey doesn't have to take this fight, but he stands his ground, and through the smoke, they'll connect. A full team.
That's Chris J, and here comes Carrigan, straight out middle, and, well, it won't last very long.
Nico holding the angle to...
Spams, nades, smokes, frags, everything falling against Mouse Sports right now. You do not want to allow FaZe to have clean rounds. That is one thing that you need to avoid, and that's 2 back-to-back.
They've got 4 AK. That was back in the day.
Nade in his hand and humiliated. Oh, dear. Frozen, quick response. That will keep the round favorable for Mouse. Mistake. This is 2, though. That's it. Doesn't miss that one. Doesn't miss many.
Brokey's in trouble. He's left on an island right now. He has to defend against all 4.
Good stands up.
Yeah, he's done all he can to fend them off and buy some time here. Olofmeister with the flank gets the bomb as well.
Slow it down.
That's going to slow it right down. Everyone just needs to chill at this point. Olof doing anything but, and it still works out for him.
Still 2 preserved AK-47s. coldzera trying to jump for info, but this is more than he bargained for. Chris J has slipped the net, got himself an M4 and armor. Fortunately for FaZe Clan, Brokey doesn't have to sweat too much about middle. He's now covered and supported by his team. It will be B. And Brokey tucked in on exactly what we talked about. Rain responsible for middle, but he has his back turned too. And with only 1 kill, Brokey could get sussed out by Rain here. He's leaped into the site, and he's doing a fantastic job. There we have it. FaZe do overcome it. It looked positive.
I don't think they'll do a ton of damage. Barely any. As we'll see Chris J survive. And Carrigan dropped down. Going for the double, and he's nailed it.
Carrigan, you need to stop, and it's Olofmeister's sentiment too. Will hit the shot and tuck in before the short players can start casting their eyes. He's got a chance here to level the tide. He will have the long player to draw attention his way. Spray, good enough. But there's more where that came from, and it's down to Rops in support. They will find the frags they need.
On him. And we'll see now another aggressive approach here from FaZe Clan. It works out for that first kill. coldzera taken down with the AWP and T spawn. And Frozen, what are you up to?
He's sitting in his own smoke. I'm not sure what his game plan is right now.
Yes, he is. That's enough to bait him out. ChrisJ wasn't watching. Will get the frag eventually. Does suggest it was perhaps just a happy byproduct of the utility being thrown out towards CT. So Brokey is...
you need to be saving.
Yep, you absolutely do, especially the AK up as well. Nico is not that way inclined. It's going to be olofmeister now, holding them in towards the bomb site if possible. He will do very well to get one more kill. Not going to happen. Woxi will take him. Their money's still strong. That's why they're going for it.
Woxi pays quite the price for overstaying his welcome, but he baits on.
He's heralded as one of the best DUST2 riflers in the game right now. Let's see if he can live up to expectations. coldzera swinging in. He can't get much done. This is the kill that might decide it all. Rain waits for the flashbangs, but ChrisJ delivers. He's got the bomb
and safely, but now he's got to win this duel to get out. And Rops isn't going to make it easy for him. Just the tip of his head.
They've been finding their success by milking out these duels and then late round making the
usually means one thing. This corner, however, is often overlooked, and again, it works out. It seems that both Somebody and coldzera from today's games have got the answer to the CT smokes.
That's a good dink as well. coldzera was coming for a third. It's going to be converted by Nico. His final round looks to be falling in their favor. Why they're being so aggressive, Chad, I have no idea. They'll get the kill required at 3 versus 1, but Rob's making a lot of noise now. I don't think he stands a chance. He has got the flashbang, a smoke and a Molotov, but he needs to find one quick kill first. And Brokey, he'll give himself up and still FaZe a little bit kept. Third and final map, couldn't be closer. And we'll see Frozen flashed off to kick things off, and it's going to be Carrigan to provide that flashbang. It leads to a second kill, this time in favor of FaZe in the P250 of Rain. It can't quite strike yet, and he's being hunted down.
He saw 2, so at least that information to his teammates has come on in. But
so he's drawn them towards long. That's actually okay. They're going to go back towards middle. They're not. They continue their assault towards A. I'm surprised that information gathered. They didn't fall back. Either way, they continue to try to get this bomb down. It looks like to be working out very well indeed. Just one player remaining. That's Carrigan at this point, as he'll have 3 kills to find, a bomb to defuse, but at least he has got a kid.
Nose pressed to the monitor now, Carrigan. He's got some long-range shots to hit. He did actually tap away at coldzera through the corner of that box, but it's Brokey in the middle of CT. Keeping it nice wide and open.
Mid anti-eco approach in their half. This time around we can see, well, it's going to be B from FaZe Clan. Actually, this is exactly the same as how last half kicked off.
Yeah, except ChrisJ is going to get from their reproductive organs. We could call them genitals if we want, Chad. It wouldn't be right.
Fruits, genitals.
Oh, come on.
I knew you were going there. We both were trying.
So predictable. I hate it.
Double nade!
Does it count? Maybe it does. Frozen's naded his teammates and Brokey, but into the B side they go. And this second bite we talked about comes down to ChrisJ, who's just staring at the floor. He is hoping to ninja.
This could work. They can win this round. They can win this round off his play. The bomb goes down, and at this point, Carrigan swings in. It's a 3 versus 1 out of nowhere. The USP hiding in the back of the site. More heroics from ChrisJ. He's done enough here, almost certainly. Nico is biding his time.
Oh, God.
They know exactly where he is. He's got a flashbang to try and dig himself out of his own grave here, and he'll have to strike now. It's ChrisJ with a USP. They didn't check that key position, Chad. It cost them. So there you go.
So 3 orb kills in...
Since... Oh! Great exchange. That's the instant trade. How can you be any quicker than that?
I don't think you can. Frozen is going to be tested on Goose. They are preemptively aiming. If they get this cleanly, a bomb plant is on the cards, but I don't know if there's going to be anything more. Brokey's burning, down to 60 already, and he will go down with the ship. Good work to get the bomb plant. Using it because it's going to get nerfed. I always think that's like the dumbest thing you could say to me in the argument for the crew.
Fully busts through towards the side, but Robt, he's been baited into perfection here. He doesn't have the swing. ChrisJ has done such good work here to find him this position. The barrel of the orb sticks out. Nico will bayonet him with it, but still, that's not or update 1. As we see the double kill come in from Frozen, he might even go for the ace here, as they're so flashed. They're locked out. Olof might get one with the deagle here, but it would be a bit of a steal if he did. He knows it. Just trying to find 1 kill if possible. Gets dinged, and down he goes. Frozen will find double digits for mousesports, 11 to 10.
Good flash from Rain. Carrigan's flash and Woxi there as well. You can see the barrage of CT flashes is completely quiet. I mean, I wouldn't advise people in their matchmaking games to go crouching in smokes.
No.
But when it's a game
very
of...
like protocols, right? That's We'll get into that later.
Yeah, that's a whole podcast.
Yeah, Brokey will be finding one kill and bringing it back to a 3-on-3 here. Nico up towards short. Players behind him.
Oh, the jump.
Noise.
Did he hear it?
No, he didn't because the Molotov was down, but he still nails the shot. The 180 from Nico as he was making his way towards short. He definitely didn't hear that. He just threw that Molotov. He swung around as the first bullet was being fired at coldzera.
Hey, how did they make that shot?
Look, it all actually comes down to the Nico kill. Because even the out one of his own, and all his teammates will follow up with the nades to hold them back.
Good damage. And finishes it off as well. It dunks on Rain. Make sure that one bullet headshot comes through.
So you get the lineup there. You can crouch it on the corner or stand up like that. Cold Chris J will be taking the head off coldzera. And this flashbang looks too good. Carrigan's going to swing on it, get 2 kills presumably. And not quite. Brokey will hold on for dear life, and I say that, and I really mean it.
Through the door right now, he could get the kill.
Yeah.
I know he has absolutely no idea that's a possibility, but he's done it after the time!
3 members on A. And that's a perfect flashbang. Woxi through it. Frozen to knock him down. No issues.
Ooh. Every kill seems like it's met with a flash assist of some variety on the side of Mouse.
I said that on train as well.
Very tidy.
They've worked together before they take these swings, and that's why I think they're so...
We've seen FaZe punished for running this clock down before. A fantastic flash. Chris J will not be able to support, but will they check Frozen out? They're coming in from middle. All their backs are turned. They're switching to the bomb already. Frozen takes 2. There's more. Chris J's doing it as well. And in perfect unison, Mouse Sports will custom fit. And Chris J's being tested again, and they're strafing it as best as they can. Finally, Chris J falls, but it is all in vain. It should be Robs to tidy this one up. Olaf's got no health. And so one bullet from his M4 should tidy it up. Of course, perfect shot to the head, just for good measure. We have 14
smokes himself, so at least they have that map control, and that's going to keep these CTs busy over towards long while they take cat in middle, but Robs, he's there!
Nico always Molotovs that position. He always spams it as well, and when he's not there to take care of it, it all falls apart. They know Rain is stuck behind this smoke as well. They guaranteed it, and there's the kill. Mouse Wars looking for a series point here, and they've made all the round done, trying to deny the plan the best he can, but they actually are potentially throwing this, but as I say that, it will be a nice finish there. 15 to 12.
They're assuming they're setting 2 players over towards B because the last couple of rounds they were conditioning B with fast plays, but now the Hail Mary out towards long in front.
They go to. There's the first. Second will land on the boxes. Have they thrown both of them in the same position? No, they haven't. They did bounce up. So this is their normal B split coming. He's seen this a few times. He's ready as they jump through the smoke.
Oh, he's done well to get into the site, though, in perfect sync with the flash. They'll clear him out now. A chance created by Rain. Where's that bomb? Oh, never mind. Never mind. Chris J's hit the shot on Rain. coldzera locked in the B site without the one thing that makes it powerful. That bomb.
The bomb itself, yeah, that's a good point. There's not really much you can do with this. Not like you can get a cheeky plant and get us into a 1 versus